This is Blair Kerkhoff of the Kansas City Star and KansasCity.com with Kellis Robinett of the same newspaper and the Wichita Eagle. We just watched Kansas State fall to Iowa State 91-85 in the Big 12 tournament quarterfinal. Kansas State played so well offensively, shot better than 50%, hit a lot of threes, but they lost the game. Kellis, what went wrong for the Wildcats?
Well, obviously they didn't have enough defense at the end of the day, but I got the feeling talking to them that they weren't even that hurt by it because this was their best offensive game in ages. 85 points is almost the most they've scored all year. It was really a game where both teams were just punching back and forth. I think what went wrong the most is Marcus Foster gets in foul trouble. They save him. They try to bring him in with 3 fouls, and wham, bam, he picks up a 4th. He's got to go back to the bench. That really hurt him, and they just didn't. When you struggle to score the way they do, and you've got to do it in crunch time, it's hard to do it. They couldn't.
You know, and DeAndre Kane fouled out for Iowa State early, and the Cyclones were able to survive. But K-State got a great game from a guy who hadn't delivered many of them this year, Nigel Johnson. Where'd this come from?
Well, Nigel Johnson is an interesting player. He's always had those capabilities. It's just that he's a shoot-first player. They want a pass-first player in that position. But with Marcus Foster out, he had the perfect opportunity to come in and be a scorer. He said the coaches actually told him, "You've got the green light, go score." That's what he did. I mean, boy, it makes you wonder, where's that been all year if he's going to turn up like that? He looked great. But maybe that's something they can carry into the NCAA tournament.
I think K-State's going to end up as an 8-9 or maybe a 10 seed in the NCAA tournament. They're going in, though, on a little bit of a slump. How do you think it affects them next week in the NCAA?
Well, you never want to go into the NCAA tournament on a 3-game losing streak. And you're right. 8-9 seed, that's tough. But in a way, maybe it works. They slip to a 10. In a lot of ways, that's better than the 8-9. So we'll just have to wait and see for that on Selection Sunday. But the sense I got was that players are actually upbeat about this. They can go out and hang with Iowa State in a neutral environment. I think they respect the Cyclones in the sense that they think they're one of the best offensive teams in the country. They don't think they're going to run into another team like that. And if they play this well in the NCAA tournament, they'll win it.
He's Kellis Robinett of the Star and the Wichita Eagle. I'm Blair Kerkhoff of the Star and KansasCity.com. Follow the coverage of the Big 12 tournament in both publications.